Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Leo. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos, please. All right, your person is showing up as the Six of Wands. They're also showing up as the Chariot card, Cancerian energy. They're viewing you as the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. In the connection, we see Aries, the Fool card, something brand new, something fun, exciting. You two might do a lot of traveling together or just take a lot of little mini vacations or, to have a lot of adventures together is what I'm getting. And we see the High Priestess. So we get this really strong water energy, Cancer, Pisces from this person. They may start off as a secret admirer of yours. There could be a little bit of an age difference here. I'm also seeing with the High Priestess that this person is very loving, very creative, very intuitive, but they may hold back a little bit. Even though this person is successful and they get a lot of attention, they're resilient. This person is looking for a relationship here, Leo. All right, and the Six of Pentacles. So pay attention to sixes coming through. You may see a variation of or a combination of sixes around this person or around this connection. The Six of Pentacles tells me this person really prioritizes balance and harmony within relationships. And I also think that there's somebody here who's quite even-keeled and balanced themselves. And we see the Empress energy. In fact, this person is really high vibrational, really abundant, really attractive. Somebody who doesn't chase, they attract, but they also know when it's time to fight for what they want. We see divine counterpart energy. So we have another six coming through here, Leo, Six of Pentacles. So you both might be crushing on each other before this connection, becomes something real. The Six of Cups tells me that you're going to have really sweet feelings for this person. I feel like they're just going to touch you in a way that, a lot of other people haven't ever really touched you, like sweet, sexy, successful, calm, intuitive, creative energy here. All right, but they're powerful in their own right. So we see Mama's Boy coming through. Now, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards that I use are. But this person has a close-knit relationship with their mother, whether they're male or female. They might look like mom. Maybe they've followed in their mother's footsteps. And again, maybe they just have a close relationship with their mother. All right, we see they do have strong water in their chart, that's for sure. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person does not have any children, okay? And we see Counselor, which makes a lot of sense to me here because they do show up as the Six of Pentacles, so they're good at mediating situations and they easily guide people through difficult circumstances. So they're showing up as the Chariot card. This person, again, is creative, intuitive, loving, nurturing, tenacious, fiercely loyal and protective, which my Leos get. All right. Yeah, this person's going to not be able to stop thinking about you, Leo. You might be their creative muse. This person might be, somebody who's very creative. All right. Main male. So again, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but they may see you that way, or maybe they want this to be, a divine counterpart situation. They want to be your one and only. And we see marriage energy. Some of you, this person may have thought they were never going to get married or never really find the one. This could also be someone here who's been married and divorced. Okay. What else do my Leos need to know about this person? All right, they make something valuable with their own hands, so they could have their own business. Again, I do get them being very artistic and creative, but, cooking could be their love language. They could be really good at, cutting hair, doing makeup, gardening, fixing things around the house, you name it. They may speak with an accent, so they may come from a different city, state, or country even. They may have dark hair. These are really specific messages that aren't going to resonate with all of my Leos out there. And we also see that they have been extremely hurt by a loved one in the past, okay? This could be some type of betrayal. It could be in a romantic situation, but it could also be by a family member or a close friend. All right. Some of you, I'm getting they had a childhood accident, all right, that left like some sort of scar or mark on them. That's not for all of you. We see they may have a dark past, okay? They can't forget you, so you're definitely unforgettable for them. And this person may be slender. Now, again, those really specific messages around eye color, body type, ethnicity, and things like that, they're just going to be confirmation for some of you. So with the King of Pentacles here, this is how they're viewing you. They're seeing you as creative. You may also be very good with your hands. They see you as generous. They see you as down to earth. They see you as extremely capable and grounded. I do think you bring this person peace. All right. And they see you as the King of Wands. There's that Leo energy, so successful, knowing what you want, resilient. You love hard, you love deep, you're attractive. And the Three of Cups energy in reverse. So I feel like this is someone that doesn't want anyone else to have you. They see you as their soulmate. They see you as their Two of Cups. The Three of Cups in reverse could be that they're a little bit worried that you've heard gossip about them. Maybe they've heard gossip about you. Or maybe they're worried about third-party interference. How my Leos are going to be feeling. We see the Page of Cups here. So I do think that you're going to, you know, like you have sweet feelings for this person. You want something to happen here. You may feel like this is something, I don't think you feel like it's too good to be true, but I do think that you feel like it's something that you really, really want. All right, so let's see what else they really notice about you or they really like about you. What do they really like about you or really notice about you? All right, so we see artist. So again, really creative energy. So they see you as expressing a dimension of life that's just beyond the five senses. You inspire others to see life symbolically, but they love your creativity here. All right, and they see you as a priest archetype, so you facilitate spiritual commitments. You serve as a channel for spiritual energy. So they see you as, they love your spiritual side. They love that you rely on your faith. They also love that you're dedicated to your craft and to your creativity. All right. And they also just see that there's magic around you, Leo, so that you see the potential for sacred beauty in all things and you believe that everything is possible. And this is also why you manifest so much for yourself. Now, the Fool card tells me this is going to be fresh. This is going to be different. The Fool is adventurous. This is fun energy. I think you two get each other on a really deep level. I think you show up in the world very similarly. All right, we see emotional safety. So this connection supports softness, trust, and nervous system ease. So it deepens where you feel safe to be fully yourself. So yeah, this person is going to feel very safe for you, Leo. And they're independent yet available, which to me is just such a healthy energy. This person values autonomy while remaining emotionally accessible, and balance defines their presence. That's that Six of Pentacles coming back through. And we see healing through honesty here. This connection brings truth where avoidance once lived. Healing begins with openness. So again, you two are going to be able to talk about anything and really feel seen and heard with each other. And also just feel met, right, where you are. This may happen during a time of change or transition. So this connection enters during a shift in your life. Movement and change create space for alignment. All right, beautiful. So some sort of big shift here in your life or in their life may bring you two together. That could be a move, okay? Job change, it could be something physical. Anything else my Leos need to know here, please? So we see potential life partner here. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. Double confirmation that this is meant to be a lasting love. This is your true love. All right, we see self-love, so love yourself first. And this is going to be your best friend and lover, which to me is always, you know, a beautiful recipe for something long lasting here. Anything else my Leos need to know or they need to be aware of? You're not prepared, so you might not be ready yet, and it might be coming between now and December. All right, Leos, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.